My grandmother's originally from Iran. She's from one of the wealthiest and most famous families in the world that was actually executed. Then they came to New York, went through turmoil, went through all this other stuff. And then what happened in the end of my grandmother's life is probably her most defining moment. She decided when the war broke out that she was going to make food for all the soldiers. Every single day, she's cooking about 500 meals for the soldiers. From her apartment, she's been given the key of the city of Herzliya. She's been on the Times of Israel, the famous Ladies' Journal. And can you tell us kind of what you're doing right now?
Right now, I'm writing on the outside of the boxes that are going to carry the food, 25 meals in each box. On the boxes, I write, God bless the IDF, XOXO, hugs and kisses.
I'm going to write my own thing also on it. And I'm going to write love 931 Esther for my unit. When I was in the army, they used to just mass produce it, and they used to just send out food, and you ate, you didn't, it didn't matter. It all tasted like garbage anyway. But what you do is very different. You get mad at people who aren't doing it. You're fine-tuning the food. It's the old Persian style.
It's important that the soldiers feel as if though they're eating homemade food. Homemade food is remembering their families, especially their mother, when they smell the food warming up. And they call me to say thank you, and they're crying because they're saying, I felt I was with my mom. On the 7th of October, after sundown, I went to the supermarket and I filled 2 trolleys, which I could barely move. I decided now I have to start cooking. So I started preparing. As I was doing all these preparations, I called my grandson in Jerusalem. I said, I need help. I have food ready to go for the soldiers. He goes, are you crazy? I go, no, I'm not crazy. I'm realistic. So he found friends who drove the food to different places. That night, I was able to close my eyes with knowing that I had done the right thing.
Has there been a day that you've been depressed over this war?
I haven't had time to be depressed.
Exactly. I feel the same.
I sleep 2 hours a night. I go to bed after 2. By 3, I'm in bed. At 5, I'm on my feet again. And I love it. I'm very glad I can do it. It's important for everyone to roll up his sleeves and do something, anything. You want to collect money to buy gear. You want to donate to a food pantry. It doesn't matter. Just give.
Can you talk about how you felt, how you thought you would feel versus how you actually felt at the Nova Festival and seeing the burnt cars and all this other stuff? Because this definitely was a difference.
It broke my heart. Seeing on the news is one thing, but seeing it in person, it was unbelievable. How tragic that the beasts treated our people, the youngsters, the older people, the children, killing them, burning their bodies in the cars, bullet holes. Cars were put on flame, but they had poured some kind of chemical on the cars, so it was even a bigger flame.
Yeah, there's a lot of people, and we're going on Tuesday to 400 kids. We're going to them right before they go back just to give them a little strength. And what we're doing is we're giving them a spa day for the women because they've gone through so much trauma. When I said to them, hey, what can I bring you? They said, we don't need anything. Our kids have toys. We have everything we want. But you know what would be nice before we go back, before we start rebuilding our lives, just to have a moment of freedom and a moment of relaxation. For them to feel that somebody cares, for a few moments that they just get relaxed and somebody else takes care of them. These are women who have lived 6 kids in a studio hotel room. It sounds nice to be in a hotel, but it's not nice to be in a hotel for 4 months when you're used to a house.
You're confined.
I have 2 sons. Now one is out, but he was in Gaza for 25 days. Thanks God he came back home safe. I have another one who's now in the special unit.
He's in the reserves.
Yeah, he's in the reserve, and since 7th of October is there. His unit is unfortunately taking out the injured. This time is for me, and as each mother in this country is terrible. Chiki was here when I didn't have any news from them, and it was really, really the toughest time of my life. This is the most unbelievable thing who happened to me. It really saved my life. First of all, I will start from the end. Knowing your grandma, which is like, for me, it's my guardian angel. The necklace, I'm not going to take it out because she's my guardian angel. She gave it to me as I am her angel, but she is my angel. She's my guardian angel. What she decided to do, I was desperate. And it was like a lifesaver of doing something for those boys who are in the front. And also mentally to be active in doing something meaningful.